Oh my god, we're live. Well, I'm live. Let's have a look, see if the boys can figure out the internet. Oh, Tom's here. Where's Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, Tom's in. All right. Okay. Yes. Hey, you got the plant there.
Got plants, got booze, got Phil.
Phil's sideways.
Phil's
Nearly there.
sideways.
This is crazy. Hang on.
This is wild.
Tom Ramsden isn't going to join us because one, he can't figure out the internet, and two, he says he's got a job.
What's his job?
Bollocks.
Well,
What's he doing? I'm not buying it.
just walking around his house.
Just pretending he's doing something.
Who's this?
Rocky,
Oh, we're having a dog off, are we?
you want a dog off?
I've got
I'm
monkeys.
That's not a dog.
Wow.
That's not a
You hear that? You hear that? Phil just said you're not a
That's
dog.
what Rocky
mate.
said. He said it's not a dog.
Shocking.
How are we all? Are we well?
What's going on?
Nothing really, just I haven't seen your faces for a while.
I've not seen your face in a while, and I refuse to believe you've managed to grow that much hair in the amount of time it's
I
been.
like your beard as well, Phil. That's coming on strong.
Somebody told
How do you grow your hair so long, so quick?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
0 cents.
I don't know, but I got told the other day that I look like Bill Bailey, which I took as a really big compliment.
Yeah, I would.
Thanks.
But I don't take it as a compliment.
Okay.
You've gone from Bobby Davro to Robbie Williams to Billy Connolly and now Bill Bailey.
I mean, all of which are pretty good, you know. Anyway, so Ali, where are you right now?
I'm in Leeds.
Looks good, man.
Believe, Ali.
It's
Leeds
hard.
looks really good. This time of
Leeds,
year.
like I never saw when I lived there. It's like monkeys in trees and stuff.
Glorious sunshine.
Tom, where you at?
Costa Rica, mate.
Wow.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
lucky bastard.
yeah, living it up. Heads the green, mate.
That's really great.
I like that we've got no plan whatsoever here. Like, we even said in the chat group, like, oh, what should we do? Nothing. No one says anything.
We're just gonna wing it on the cuff, you know.
So okay, we've got an EP out today.
Out. That's it. Cool.
Okay, see you later.
Maybe,
All right.
maybe we should talk about that.
Yeah, we should. I think so. Give us an intro.
Yo, what up? We're Black Surf. We got tunes out. Welcome. That's it.
Did you just say what up?
Yeah. Wood up, mate.
That's not going to work for me. Hi. Hello. Hi.
Give us your best promo, Phil. Come on.
Okay. What up? Dog. No.
We
Anyway,
can do
I've
this.
heard better. You've given better as well in your time. I know you have. I've seen it.
So we've got a new EP out. It's 4 tracks. We've had. Was that a monkey? This.
Are you, Ali? What?
Actually, go
What's your pet?
inside. This is a bit mental. Hang on. Sorry.
Leeds is kicking off.
All right. I just need my tea.
Get your tea, pal. Go on, Phil. Talk to us about your
Yeah.
tea.
So it's got 4 tracks. We've released. That's all 4 out now,
Yep.
isn't it? Today, the final one. Baby Blue Washburn came out today.
What a great name.
It's a love song, which is our first love song, but it's not a love song about a human, which is quite nice as well.
Yeah.
Ali.
Yeah.
Well,
Ali, do you want to take this
I
one?
wasn't. I was gonna maybe not ever mention that, but
Too late now.
in a nutshell, when I was at college, I was very, very messy, and we had to make and repair guitars. I don't know why I was even doing that course. It was all maths, and so I couldn't do it. It was ridiculous. And they said, bring in a guitar to rip apart, and then we're gonna put it back together. And so I didn't have a spare guitar, so I brought in my Baby Blue Washburn, which was I fucking love that guitar. It was beautiful. And I pulled off the frets, I ripped it apart, and then I couldn't figure out how to put it back together again because I wasn't very good at making and repairing guitars. So I put it in a locker, and then I quit college. And it haunted me for a long time that I basically destroyed my guitar and then left it in a locker. So I wrote a song about it. Well, Phil gave us the song and I wrote the lyrics to it. And it's a love song disguised, but it's actually just about my guitar. But hey, it's still love. You can still love a guitar like a person.
It's still in that locker as well. All these.
No,
it's still there, mate.
My mate took it home and put it back together again, and now he's got it.
He's
I was
got
a bit
it?
miffed, to be honest. Anyway, so that's that. So, Phil? Where did you get the inspiration for the tune? It's I remember you giving me the demo for that, and I've still got the demos. We should post them. But like, where was the influence?
It definitely wasn't Weezer.
No chance.
No. It was probably so. Do you know what? I really like those. I think all my favourite songs, and I'm not ashamed about this. It would be the sort of love songs from the '60s and through the '70s, and those sort of. I mean, it's just retelling story of a load of alt rock sort of '90s bands, but I really enjoy that sort of dark love song. You know, I really like. I've got Roy Orbison tattooed on my leg and stuff. You know, I really love that sort of era of. They all. If you read the backstories of a lot of these people, they all struggle, but you don't really hear it so much unless you're really listening out on the records. And I really like the idea of writing a song, which was, you know, love and sort of like a whimsical and have that nice sort of tempo and that sort of bounce to it. But then adding heavy guitars in the chorus, you know, it's quite a, you know, I guess basic, simple, but not shameful. And I really like that. And then with your vocal, Ali, it's obviously really perfect because it's any other sort of vocal wouldn't fit at all with it, and it would probably sound quite contrived. And I really like the fact that it's the content, you know, of what you're saying, because it's not, but it is, you know. It's like a '60s, like, oh, I love you, baby, you know, and all that sort of stuff, which I love those things, but it's about that, but it's not about a human. So it's almost, to me, I just think, oh, I'm really proud of that song. I think it's our collective up there.
Vi Queen, who's watching now, she said it was her favourite on the EP.
Oh, damn.
Which was nice to hear, because like it reminds me of when Pearl Jam covered "Last Kiss." Do you remember that tune? It's like, you not heard that one? It's like it's an old '60s, same kind of vibe, like, and it was a cover, and I think it's like one of their most like popular like covers that they did. You'll know.
Oh, right.
So sad.
We've been trying to write that Baby Blue Washburn song several times throughout our collective musical careers in one way or another. I've been trying to latch onto that like so many times in different bands and with different people, and this one really hits. And also it's got that really lovely little sort of step up in just right at the end, that final chorus, which was very funny. Yeah, which was very funny. Well, you could do, key changes are great if they're done right. You know, there's nothing shameful about a key change, but it was funny in the studio trying to hit the vocal for you. I remember when we were recording, trying to get that vocal. It was just.
It's up there, Ali. It's up there.
No, we did it once. I've only done it once.
Of course you did, mate. Of course you did.
No,
You're one of
like,
kind of guy.
We've never played it live.
No.
Lee in the studio said we came up with a key change, and I remember him going, "It's kind of like." He kept to do that, and I remember it was one of those moments where you get it and then did it, and then we've never played it since. We never so I don't know if I can do it again, but we should definitely play it live. It's a cool tune.
You reckon you've still got it? You reckon you can hit that? Mate. Oh, what a stupid question! Of course you can.
I don't know.
We'll find
it out.
We'll find out next summer.
Oh my god! Talking of which, we're definitely playing live next summer.
Yeah, 100p, mate. Defo.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's probably going to be I reckon we do 3 shows. I think we do one in Leeds, one in London, and one in Costa Rica.
Yes. Makes a lot of sense.
I mean, I'll be back in London in the summer, so I don't know if we should fly all the way to Costa Rica.
Oh, okay, let's just stick to UK then. That makes
3
sense.
shows. You don't want to spread that out to do a few more shows?
No, I just said 3 shows for the bands, for the joke of this Costa Rica joke. I think we should do lots of shows, and we should go to all of the usual spots that we go to.
Yeah.
London, Leeds, Sheffield, Newcastle, maybe even a cheeky Glasgow, Liverpool.
Keighley.
Liverpool, yeah, don't forget
Fucking
Liverpool.
Keighley. Got to get over to Liverpool until it gets sorted there.
Yeah, and then Do you want to know a funny story?
Always.
Just about this isn't right. Are we allowed to discuss?
I'm already laughing.
Previous. It's not actually that funny, but previous bands.
Whatever you
that
want.
we've played.
Whatever you want.
I know that sucks because actually what we are, this is,
Go on.
done.
Whatever you want.
All right, spit it out then. All right. So all my family are from Liverpool, and we used to listen to this guy called Billy Summit or another, and he was like, really, my dad loved him, and it was old school, late 80s, early 90s, or mid 90s comedian in Liverpool. He was on the BBC radio in Liverpool. And so going back to it, an old band, we used to have this PR campaign running whereby we would get in touch with lots of different radio stations around the country and pretend we were from that area to get on their radio show, because a lot of them are like, oh no, if you're not local, we're not having you on. So for the Liverpool one, obviously I took it, because I was like, I know a bit about Liverpool, I spent a lot of my childhood there. So we said, oh, I live in Liverpool, why not? So we got on this show, so we turned up as we normally do to these radio shows, and generally for us guys, you turn up at a radio show, you do a pre-recording, it goes out on like one of the awesome introducing shows, and it's pretty good listenership, and it's a great thing, and all that. But we turned up, and we were a little bit worse for wear on this one, and we hadn't rehearsed or anything to go and do a live performance on a radio show. I was like, it doesn't really matter because it's, it's fine, it'll be cool, all this sort of stuff. Well, anyway, we turned up, and I thought it was a bit weird that it was in the middle of the day. So we turned up at this rather large radio station in Liverpool, and I walk in, and they said, right guys, you're on in like 5. I was like, oh, okay. And it sort of didn't occur to me. I was like, okay, so this is a recording, right? Like, no, you're going in live with Billy. And I was like, Billy? Anyway, I had a look in. It's this Billy guy that, this really famous dude in my family who'd been in my life this whole time. And anyway, so it turns out we're going on his radio show in the middle of the day, live. And I think they were expecting like Coldplay or some like big band. And we turn up, and I walk in, and I'm a bit starstruck, and again, a little bit worse for wear. Oh my God, it's a fucking Billy guy. And I automatically want to be going, oh my God, my mum loves you. But I can't do that. You've got to act cool. So I was like, oh, hi, Billy. And I turned to the producer, and I said, okay, so what's the sort of listenership for this? Bear in mind, we used to play recorded music to, I don't know, maybe 20, 30,000. I'm not sure what it is, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. And he was like, yeah, about 500,000. And I was like, whoa. So I'm on a show with a living legend in my family in my favourite city in Liverpool with one other guy, and we're off our head. And we haven't practiced a song or anything. We played live, and we played this song, and it was really poor. I mean, it must have been the worst performance ever. They used to having these big people in. I don't know how we managed to blag ourselves on. And at the end, bless him, he was so kind. He was like, oh, that was really interesting.
Interesting.
And he just skipped, did a really little interview, left. And I just gave him a hug, got a signed picture from my mum and all this sort of stuff. But I just,
he was like,
man, that was hilarious.
Oh, who's this sweaty gurney guy?
Yeah, who's this guy with obvious drug issues?
He's so famous. What's this Billy guy? What's he called? Billy who?
Oh man, I can't check it now because I'm on the phone. Billy
Corrigan, Idol.
What?
Eilish.
Ocean.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Gene.
Billy.
Yeah.
Billy Jean. Oh, hey, Billy. Sorry. I bet he's not with us anymore. He was an old guy when I was there with him. But oh man, I love. Anyway, sorry. Back to surf. I just thought I'd share that anecdote because I really love that stuff.
What's the lesson there? Like always practice.
Practice. Don't take drugs and do a bit of research. Oh, I also don't bullshit people because you end up playing to 500,000 and you have one shot and you fuck it up.
I don't know, like we did when we're in our old incarnation, we didn't really know the internet, and we didn't buy plays. What did we do? We did something, and we got all these likes from all these small tiny countries. So it wasn't wrong, it was just not right kind of thing. So we got like follows. We got 15,000 followers. But they were all from like these little islands, like, so it's basically not your target audience. They're never going to see you live. But then because of that, we got a festival, and the guy was like, this is Black Surf. They've got 15,000 followers. And we had about 300 followers. Like,
yeah,
but, smoke and mirrors and all that. We're
You
not
got to
doing
play
any
the
of that
game
shit,
sometimes.
so.
Listen, boys,
You got to.
boys, it's been a pleasure, but I've got to be somewhere,
No.
and I know it's really lame, but it's if anybody doesn't know, I work at a cinema, and I've got to go meet a director of a film that I'm interviewing tonight, and they've got here early, and I know it's relatively cool to say that, but I'm a bit upset that I've got to leave you because it's really lame, and I haven't seen your beautiful faces for ages.
Well,
But I got to
don't
go.
we do this? Why don't we just do this more often and just go online and just chat? And then
I think
it's
that would be a really good idea.
good for us and anyone that cares.
I mean, it's good for us, isn't it, really? It's just seeing my mates. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds. And, you know, Leeds being so far away from me, Ali, it's difficult. I mean, it's weird because I don't seem to have the same sunshine that you do.
God.
Yeah. You're not cutting about the beater either.
Bizarrely enough, I've got snow. So, I mean,
Yes,
that's weird.
it's snowing outside. Do you not see the snow?
Well, most people wear vests in the snow.
Scotland, they do.
Right, I've got to
My
go.
blood runs hot. All right. Good to
I
see you,
love
man.
both.
See you,
I love
man.
both.
Congrats.
Bye. Bye.